What is down, everybody? Is your main course little Pancake, and today we are taking a trip to the theater. What movie theater snack is the best? The pinnacle of snacking in the theater. Today we are going to figure it out. First one up on the list, we're getting right into it. Let's just go. Dots. Dots are very good. I very much so enjoy dots. I used to not be able to eat them for the longest time because I had braces, but now I don't. So I can just eat dots. So one knock against dots that I have, so like the perfect movie theater snack will last you through like the whole movie. That's why popcorn's so iconic, is because you can sit there and you can eat popcorn through the whole movie. You can eat whatever through the whole movie. That makes it an S tier snack. That makes it very good. Dots, they usually come in a little carton, which is tough. But dots, they take forever to chew on. So even though it's such a small box, you can still eat on them for quite a while. I'm going to put dots in a solid A tier. Next up we have M&Ms. M&Ms are okay. You know, I don't really love M&Ms. I mean, they're basically just chocolate. They are good in the theater because, of course, they don't melt. So if you put it in your hand and something really cool happens and you're just like, you know, they're not going to melt in your hand. Again, though, M&Ms don't last very long. You know, you eat them before the movie even starts usually. By the end of the previews, you're like, well, guess I don't have anything left to eat. I'll put M&Ms in B tier. They are a classic movie theater snack. Okay, next up we have a hot dog. I've never eaten a hot dog from a movie theater. I feel like that would be pretty suspicious. I feel like that would be very, you know, very risky. That's a word. And I can't really see walking into the theater with a hot dog, because by the time the movie starts, it'll either be cold or you've already eaten it, because you gotta sit through like 20 minutes of previews. So if you don't eat it during the previews, it's gonna get cold, and you don't want a cold hot dog. So I don't see it. I'm gonna go F tier for hot dog. And next up we have ices. I've actually never had an icy at a movie theater. Like, I see them all the time. They're in all of them. A lot of people get them. They'll melt in the theater, which isn't bad. I mean, once it melts, it's still a sweet, syrupy drink. I don't see it because theaters are already so cold, right? Like, every time I go to a movie, which isn't very often now, the theaters are so cold that drinking an icy, you would just freeze to death. You'd be like, all right, the movie's over. And it's not cool. I'll throw icy C tier. Mike and Ikes. Okay, Mike and Ikes, very good. A lot like Dot in the retrospect of just being kind of a chewy snack. Not gonna last you the whole movie time, but they're good. You know, I'm gonna put Mike and Ikes in A tier with Dots. I like Mike and Ikes. And next up we have Milk Duds. I really like Milk Duds. Once again, couldn't eat them with braces. Got the braces off, ate them, like blah blah blah. Loved them. It's kind of tough in a movie theater because, you know, once you get to the bottom and they're like all like half melted and stuck together, that's rough. And if you eat them too fast, well, then you don't get to enjoy them throughout the movie. But they do stick to your teeth very well. And you could suck on them too. You could suck all the chocolate off and then just have caramel, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna say B tier. I don't think they're quite A tier. We have nachos. I love nachos. Like, good nachos, good cheese with good chips on it, or good chips with good cheese on them. Very, very good. Movie theaters usually don't have the highest of quality of things, but nachos are nachos. They're still going to be good, but they're not going to last that long. I think they're a good popcorn alternative. You know, I think that if you have nachos and like Dots or Milk Duds or Mike and Ikes or something, that's a very good combination. One problem is they are a little messy. So like when they darken the lights and everything, and if you got a dark movie scene on and you just got your nacho, you're like, oh, and then you got nacho cheese all over yourself, which is a downside. I'm gonna throw them A tier though. I think they're very, very practical. And next up we have popcorn. Popcorn is an S tier. Popcorn is just, it's the original movie snack. It's just it's a staple in the theater, right? When you're watching a movie in the theater, you almost always have to have popcorn. There's a lot of it. You get a lot of it. Butter, salt, it tastes good. You can sit there and eat it for the whole movie. pretty much. And it sticks to your teeth as well. So then, like, if you finish with like 20-30 minutes of the movie left, you can spend that time trying to pick it out of your teeth with your tongue. You know? It's very good. Next up, we have a pretzel. I really like soft pretzels, like big soft pretzels from Oni Ann's. Whew. I would do some things for one of those pretzels. It's not going to take long to eat. You're going to go through it pretty quickly, which is a downside, which is a rough thing. But I still think it's a good option. I'm going to throw it B tier. I like the saltiness. I like the breadiness. If you can dip it in some of that nacho cheese, ooh. And next up we have a Coca-Cola. You know, you got to have a drink with your snacks. You have to have a drink, or you're just going to be like throughout the whole movie, and you're just going to dehydrate yourself with salty popcorn and salty pretzels and whatnot, and you're just going to die, probably. Coke is a good option. Coca-Cola, the drink. You've got a lot of other options, but Coca-Cola is it's a solid option. It's reliable. You know, you get a Coca-Cola, you know what you're getting. You're getting that original flavor, the original blend of tastiness. It's gotta go S tier. And next up we have Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids are very good. A lot like Dots and Mike and Ikes. They stick in your teeth. They're gummies. They're sour. So if you don't like sour, I would recommend staying away from them. If you don't like sour and you did get them, I would question your ability to make comprehensive thought, because it's kind of in the name. They're a good option. Not very many of them. This is one that like really makes you mad, because the box is like that big, right? And then you're like, oh, that's quite a lot of Sour Patch Kids. And then you pull that little bag out of the box that's half full, and there's like 15 Sour Patch Kids in it, and you're like, well, I feel like I got ripped off. This is sad. But they do taste very good in the 15. So I'm going to put these in B tier. And next up we have Twizzlers. I really like Twizzlers. I know a lot of people hate on Twizzlers, but you gotta not think of it as strawberry. You just gotta think of it as a Twizzler. Like, it's got the Twizzler taste. What flavor is it? It's Twizzler flavored, not strawberry flavored. That's what you gotta think of. S tier for Twizzlers. Like, if you get one of the big, like, king size things, you can eat on that the whole time. And you can chew it all. And next up we have just water. I would say water is a good option if you're trying to balance out. Like, you got some popcorn, you're like, you know, this is kind of unhealthy. I don't want a soda with it. What do you go with? You go with water. It's a good option. I'm gonna put it A tier. Next up we have peanut M&Ms. I do not like peanut M&Ms. Okay, people who think peanut M&Ms are better than regular M&Ms, just get away from me. Just get out of my sight. Okay, just get out. Move. Okay, good. You're gone. I like peanut M&Ms. Don't get me wrong. I do not like peanut M&Ms. I don't think they're as good as regular M&Ms. They're peanut M&Ms. You took chocolate, you put a peanut in it. You know, that doesn't make it better. I'm going to throw it D tier. Next up we have Skittles. Taste the rainbow, my fellow humanoids. I like Skittles. Skittles are good. A lot of different tastes, a lot of different flavors. Very chewy, very, you know. I did a Skittles tier list. Go watch that right now, actually, if you haven't seen it already. It's epic. It's great. It's wonderful. You'll love it. But I would say Skittles, they also have that Sour Patch Kids small bag in a big box kind of thing going. I'm going to say it's A tier, though, because I really like Skittles. I'm just going to say all soft drinks except for Coca-Cola, because we had Coca-Cola already. So I'm just going to say all the other soft drinks. So you got Dr. Pepper, root beer, Sprite, orange soda, all those different things, which are good, which are great. And I feel like you can't really put that anywhere but S tier, because there's so many good options. Finally, we have Whoppers. I don't like Whoppers. I don't know what it is about Whoppers, but I somewhat despise them. I'm not going to put them F tier. I'm going to put them D tier. And that's the tier list, ladies and gentlemen. Take a picture real quick. Snip, snip, snap, snap. Okay, good job. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see all of y'all. Wait. Hold up. Like and subscribe. Okay, thanks. Later.